I'm Hannah. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. Today I'm going to be filming a get to know me chit chat cozy sit down video. I've been on YouTube for about 5 years now. I started filming my senior year of high school and I never filmed a Q&A get to know me video. Usually people film these videos like they're like the first video that they film. I didn't do that. So here we are. I have my questions. I have a snack. These are my favorite M&Ms. My favorite M&Ms are peanut M&Ms, but I got the mix that has the peanut butter, peanut, and then regular M&Ms. So I'm gonna be munching on these. Let's get started. I'm gonna start off with the basic questions. First, what's your name? My name is Hannah Kim. My last name is Korean. My maiden name was a Hispanic name, which means cow in Spanish, which was always super interesting to talk to people about when I was younger. How old are you? I'm 22. My birthday is March 14th. Where are you from? I'm from San Diego, California. I've been born and raised here. I grew up in a small town called Jamul next to the Tijuana border. And I grew up kind of in the countryside with my grandparents, my mom, and my twin sister, Haley. What's your zodiac sign? My zodiac sign is Pisces. I see Pisces in every aspect of my life. Yeah, I love being a Pisces. It's one of my favorite things. What's my favorite season? My favorite season is fall. I absolutely adore fall. I love anything fall related. I wish that I could live somewhere that has more autumnal nature aesthetic. Obviously living in Southern California doesn't really allow me to fully experience and immerse myself in fall, but I do love fall so much. It's my favorite season, and I find that I know a lot of people get seasonal depression around the fall winter time because that's when the days are shorter, the sun goes down faster, you know, stuff like that. I love fall and winter, and I feel like I'm the happiest during those seasons. What's your favorite color? I have a lot of favorite colors. Right now I've been really enjoying lavender. I really think lavender is a gorgeous purple. That and like an Earl Grey, like gray purple. I've been really loving those colors. What's your favorite drink? My favorite drink is banana milk, specifically this brand of banana milk. It's a Korean drink or beverage. Love banana milk. I honestly fiend for banana milk. I adore it so much. I get a pack a week. I used to go through 2 packs, which are 6, so I used to go through 12 a week. I'm cutting back, but I do really love banana milk. And then what's my favorite food? I love all kinds of food. My favorite food that I make at home is pasta. We get pasta sauce by this brand called Sauce. Love it. But if I'm going out, I love to eat Korean food. Korean barbecue, mulnaemyeong, kimchi jjigae, delicious Korean food. Love it. Okay, next I'm going to talk about life right now. I feel like this is a fun topic because I don't really talk about how my life is going right now. I just kind of post my days, but I don't really talk about it. What am I studying in school? I'm a psychology major. I'm specifically studying a BA, so a bachelor's in arts, or at least trying to get my BA in the future. But I have intentions of potentially going to UC Santa Cruz, which I got accepted into this past year, or technically I got accepted for this coming semester, which is fall of 2026. Can't attend, we can't move to Santa Cruz right now, but I'd love to study cognitive science. I feel like that'd be really interesting and cool, but at the moment I'm a psych major. Why did I choose psychology? I chose psychology for a lot of different reasons, primarily just because I love learning about how people think and what causes people to think and do certain things. Specifically because I've always been really interested in true crime and like serial killers and just like the studying of people's brains that commit crimes. And I just find it very fascinating when you learn about different aspects and reasons in people's lives for doing certain things. And I've just always been super interested in it, so I thought it would be really cool. I also am studying psychology because my dream job is to work for the FBI, and I just feel like it's like a good gateway type of subject to study to get into the FBI. What do I do? What do I want to do in the future? Yeah, my main goal is to become an FBI agent. I feel like that's like my long-term career goal, but in the future I'd love to kind of just live a quiet, cozy life on the coast, somewhere close to a beach where Daniel and I can surf, and kind of just live out like a soft, cozy, intimate, just very like introverted lifestyle is kind of what I would love if I can't do the FBI. What does a typical day look like for me? I obviously film vlogs, which are super repetitive, but usually it's just I wake up at 7, I go for a 2-hour walk at the gym, come home, I take Blackjack out to go potty, do my morning routine, make my coffee, yogurt, and then at 11:30 a.m. Blackjack and I go on our walk, come home, I work out for about an hour, and then the remaining part of my day is really dependent on what happens when Daniel gets home. Usually I'll try and get some like creative stuff done that I've been meaning to catch up on. Like right now I'm working on my Etsy, which is actually when you're seeing this video, my shop is updated, so that's super exciting. But I'm usually working on like Etsy or just being creative and stuff. And then if Daniel comes home, usually we go surfing and then come home, have dinner, and then kind of just spend out the rest of the night just being really cozy, scrolling on TikTok or going on YouTube. Recently I've been really enjoying watching Fashion Week content, which I think I shared in my past vlog, and so I've been watching a lot of people like do their Fashion Week vlogs, and it's really exciting and definitely something that I would love to participate in the future. How did I meet Daniel? If you don't know who Daniel is, this is Daniel. He's my husband. We've been married for almost 3 years, about 2.5. We've been together for going on 4 years now. I met him on Hinge, which is crazy because I know in the dating world right now it's very unlikely to pursue relationships off of dating apps, especially Hinge. But I lucked out back in 2022 by meeting him on Hinge. I can do a whole story time on how we met if that's something that interests you. It was honestly a really great experience, and here we are. Also, he's Korean, which is why I like Korean food and all that, so yeah. And then tell us about Blackjack. Okay, Blackjack is my three-year-old German Shepherd. I adopted him a year ago from an Orange County shelter up in Orange County. He is my favorite thing ever. I adore him so much. He's so quirky. Sometimes I even forget that he's not a human. Like, I forget that he's a dog, but he has so much personality that it makes it really hard to think that he's not actually human. And yeah, most of the days he kind of just spends lounging around. He doesn't really like hanging out with me if I'm on my phone or my iPad, so usually he's in the opposite room. As of right now, he's in our bedroom at the moment. But yeah, he is dog reactive. He has excitement-based reactivity, which we're working and training on, which I've talked about a lot on my videos, and he's come a really long, like very far since when we first adopted him, so I'm really proud of him for that. Next, hobbies and interests. So how did I get into surfing? Daniel was taking surf lessons at Camp Pendleton when he was still in the military and got me into surfing, and then we basically just went to a local board shop, bought foamies, and started surfing. And here we are almost 2 years later. And yeah, I've definitely progressed a lot over the past 2 years, and I'm really proud of myself and how far I've come to where I am now. What's my favorite cozy activity? I used to love to read a lot. I need to get back into reading. Just recently, I just haven't felt the urge to pick up a book and start reading, but I definitely want to get back into reading for sure. My other cozy hobbies, definitely doing polymer clay, sculpting, drawing, just like being creative in that sense is one of my favorite cozy activities. I love to do that. Just like sit down and immerse myself in creativity for a couple hours. If we're going out, my favorite cozy activity is driving by the beach. My favorite Saturday activity, which I kind of want to film a Saturday vlog because it's a little bit more interesting, but we drive up to, we go get Blue Bottle here at the UTC. We drive up to Oceanside and get Board and Brew, and then we drive down from Oceanside along the 101 down to La Jolla, so the full strip that goes by the coast. And it's so calming and just very relaxing part of my routine. And I think that's one of my favorite cozy activities that we do involving going outside. What's my dream travel destination? I really want to go to Korea, which is happening in January, which I'm so excited about. I've already planned and budgeted everything, but I would love to visit anywhere in Europe. Paris, England, Scotland, Ireland. I really just want to travel to Europe because I love their architecture, and just like the whole atmosphere of Europe is just so lovely to me, and I would love to experience that for sure. But Korea is currently at the very top of my list. And then what's a hobby I'd like to learn? I don't really know. I'd love to learn to play the piano. I feel like that would be really fun, or like an instrument of some kind. Would be really cool, but I'm kind of happy with the hobbies that I have at the moment. But I feel like it would be kind of cool to learn an instrument. And then what's your favorite book, movie, and show? My favorite book, I actually have a couple. Let me grab them. My two favorite books, these are standalone books. I have favorite book series. The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman is one of my favorite book series of like all time. It's so good. And then I also really love Legend by Mary Lou, but we're talking about single books. First is The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides. This book is kind of controversial. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, but I personally really enjoyed it from the perspective of a true crime lens. This is a fiction book that's kind of basically you're following the viewpoint of a group of boys in a town, and their observations and what they see of this group of girls. I'm not going to go into immense detail because obviously it talks about subjects that are a little touchy for YouTube, but it's really well written and it gave me very true crime vibes. I personally really enjoyed it. My mom recommended it to me. It was a very interesting read. And then my other favorite book is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. I literally loved reading this book so much. It's basically following our main character her name's Nora, who tries to take her own life, and she basically travels to a bunch of universes, alternate universes, where her life could have been played out differently if she pursued different careers in her life, like being in a band, swimming, etc. And I feel like it's just so whimsical, but also is a really great message that like you should make the most of the life that you have. And I just adored this book so much. It's so well written. As for my favorite movie of all time is Jaws by Steven Spielberg. I have so much Jaws merch. I have a poster from Comic-Con. I have a board game. I have more posters. I have a coloring book. I have every pop vinyl that you can ever think of. I have playing cards. I have pins. I have wine. I have so much Jaws merch. It's my favorite movie of all time. If you were to ask me why, I honestly couldn't tell you. I watched it when I was 4 years old. It's been my favorite movie ever since. It's like such a comfort movie for me. Love it. And then my favorite show is Criminal Minds. I also don't really watch TV a lot, but Criminal Minds was definitely my favorite show for a really long time back during COVID. And then I don't really watch TV, so I unfortunately can't really give you like an updated one, but that's my favorite show as of right now out of the shows that I've watched. Next, I'm going to do some rapid fire fun Hannah questions, and then we're going to end it out with cozy. So what's something people wouldn't guess about me? I did color guard in high school. I was involved in my high school's marching band. I did color guard my senior year of high school, and most people are really shocked because I actually did cheer for 2 years, and most people assume that I'd be more of a cheer person than a color guard person. It's kind of cool. I did color guard. It was my favorite experience ever, and I'm a little disappointed that I didn't pursue it sooner in my high school career, but it's okay. What's your current hyperfixation? I've been really loving mulnaemyeon, which is a Korean cold noodle dish. I've been like obsessed with it, primarily because it's so hot outside, but I've been super hyperfixated on that. That and Fashion Week, like Paris Fashion Week specifically, hyperfixated. Watched all the vlogs, I've watched the runway shows, I've seen them, like I've done everything, what celebrities are going. I love fashion. Fashion is like one of my favorite things from my childhood that was a huge part of my life up until high school, and I'd love to get back into it. But yeah, Fashion Week and mulnaemyeon are like my two hyperfixations right now. What's your dream luxury bag? I want to do a whole video of just like things that I want to purchase, like dream purchases. My dream luxury bag, I have two. My dream luxury bag, like a bag that I've always wanted forever, is the Dior Lady Dior bag, like the medium sized one in black with champagne hardware. I want it so bad. This is like my dream bag. Of course, I would be okay with getting it in other colors. If another color like spoke to me, like a soft aqua, give it to me. But for the longest time, it's been the black one. And then my current luxury bag that I'm trying to save up for is the Diorly bag in the chocolate suede with gold hardware. Stunning bag. I think it's beautiful. It's like super slouchy, but I still love the look of it. It's very simple, classy, nice, but you can still tell it's like nice quality. And I'm currently saving for it right now. I'm hoping to get it in December for my Korea trip, but that's my current luxury bag list I do want to film a whole separate video about like just purchases in general. I feel like that would be kind of fun. What's your favorite cafe order? I love getting seasonal drinks. Like at Blue Bottle, I love getting their seasonal lattes. It's one of my favorite things. I love very unique lattes. Like at the Kaizen Coffee up in San Mateo, when me and Daniel go to San Francisco, I love getting their Mission Mocha. It's kind of like Mexican hot chocolate, but it's like a mocha with like intense like seasoning and like herbs that make it really not spicy but like tingly, and I love that. And then I also love like just like unique flavored lattes. There's this cafe called Love Song in, I believe it's North Park here in San Diego, and they have like a rosemary smoked salt fig latte. It's so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just love like unique and like fun flavored lattes. If money wasn't a factor, what would you do tomorrow? Buy a cozy house on the coast next to a beach that has good waves to surf. And yeah, that would, if money wasn't, I would do that wholeheartedly, heartbeat tomorrow for sure. That and get all the traveling done that I want to do. I feel like that would be really awesome. And now we're gonna go into cozy ending questions. What makes a day feel successful to you? Being productive. It doesn't even need to be like super extensive. As long as I get like my 3 core things done every day, all that matters. 1, doing my morning walk. It's very important to me. I feel like it helps me wake up and it keeps me active. Having a successful walk or good walk with Blackjack, that means minimal to no dog reactions. And getting my workout completed every day is like the 3 things that I find make me feel the most successful. If I don't get other certain things done, not a big deal. I didn't make my stickers for my Etsy update. It's fine. I still had a successful day in other aspects, and I find like setting my goals low helps me feel achieved. I do this with surfing. My goal is always to catch 1 wave. If I catch 1 wave, I feel successful for the session. If I catch more waves, great, that's a bonus on top of the 1 wave that I've already got. And with me setting my goal low, my expectations are then lower, and then I don't feel as defeated if I'm not able to catch like 10 waves. What's something you're grateful for right now? Daniel, and being able to live in this apartment with my dog. I find that's probably what I'm the most grateful for. The opportunity to live in this beautiful apartment in a beautiful location with my husband, love of my life, and our dog. Incredibly grateful for that because Daniel works. I don't have to work, and I'm able to pursue my other interests like my Etsy, go to school, stay home with our dog. I'm incredibly grateful for this opportunity that I've been given, and for the ability to do what I do. And then what do you hope people get from your content? I hope that people just get comfort and coziness and warmth. I want my videos to be the kind of video that you click on when you need a slow, cozy vibe to chill to. I personally gravitate more towards soft, cozy videos than super loud, in-your-face videos. Not hating on people that make content like that. I just personally am just not drawn to that. And I love watching just like cozy day in my life, cozy, style vlogs like this, where it kind of feels like we're on a more personal level. And I hope people get from my content just like the ability to be like calm and chill. If you need a video to study to or work to or walk to or just do anything to, that's what my content is here for. And I just want to be warm and cozy for everyone, so you have something warm and cozy to sit down. So that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know I talked for a really long time, but I really appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you enjoy this more sit down, chill, like we're on FaceTime kind of content. Let me know. And like I mentioned, when you're seeing this video up, my Etsy will have been updated, so I'll leave a link to it down below. As always, I have a bunch of fun stuff that I'm super excited about if you guys want to check it out. And my other socials are also down below too if you guys want to go follow me there. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.